This makes me want to kill myself. Hello everyone, happy Easter's Day. I'm back with another video. I apologize for my laziness. I was a bit, burnt out and whatnot, so sorry for that. But we're finally back, and we're going to be covering a topic that's just very interesting. Today we're going to be talking about Gacha. Now, I'm not going to mention. Now, in this video, I'm just gonna call it Gacha because if I call it Gacha Live, Gacha Studio, or Gacha Verse, then there's gonna be a fucking war in the comments, and then they're just gonna scream at me saying, "It's Gacha Live, you idiot!" So I'm just gonna call it Gacha for now, and to be honest, what is Gacha? Now, from what I've seen of Gacha, and what I've heard from it, it's basically, I guess, a little slideshow. It's an app created by a person named Luminine. And like I said, it's like a slideshow or like a slow presentation. And it also features dress up, which is fucking great. Woo. But like I've said, it's pretty much an app where you make original characters and then you use them and then you create a slideshow or a presentation. At least that's from what I've heard. Now, I've seen many videos cover this topic, so I'm just gonna summarize it in a little sentence. Not Gacha Life, while it is popular, it's not as popular as you think it would be. Like it's not really anything new or world intriguing or interesting or anything else. It's pretty much just presentation slideshow that's just very popular within young people. And speaking of which, I think it's time we talk about the bad side of the fan base. Now, like I've said before, there have been videos covering about Gacha Life, and they have talked about its fan base, the bad side of it. And yes, before anyone fucking starts a fucking war with me, yes, I'm aware that not all the community is bad. Some of the community is pieces of shit, so yes, I'm aware of that. And that's why we're going to be talking about them, sorry. We're going to be talking about them, and I'm going to summarize the bad side of it. Now, the horrible side of it, a lot of them usually create Gacha sex videos, and these Gacha sex videos include sex scenes. Now, this shit should have been on Pornhub when you think about it. It's basically just pornography, let's just get it out there. It honestly should have been in Pornhub. YouTube isn't really the place for pornography. Usually pornography here is just age restricted, but a lot of the Gacha sex videos often include sex requests or again, they create sex requests. All these channels, they ask for requests for sex, and then people type in their character and whatnot, and then their OC is in the next video. But the problem with that shit is that some of the Gacha sex videos often include shit like incest, pedophilia, abuse, threats, and many more I don't even want to list on the top of my head. It's just fucking wrong. Like, what if these are little kids? I mean, the Gacha fan base is just very young. So how are we supposed to tell if they're old enough to understand what they're doing? Like 10, 20, or whatever age they are, they do this shit, and they don't really care. And it's kind of sad because it's really fucked up. Because not only do those Gacha sex videos include pedophilia, maybe those kids are defending those people that make the Gacha sex videos, and it just really shows how society has probably devolved after all these years. It's just awful. It really is. Now, I don't know any notable channels that are popular with gacha. I don't acknowledge any of those. Actually, now I think about it, there was actually this one YouTuber, that gacha YouTuber, that actually has effort put into her videos, but I can't remember the fucking name. I don't know what her name was, but she's a very popular gacha YouTuber. And really, it's just boring, it's dull. The app is pretty dull, let's be real here. Not a lot of people like the app. Some people even used to be gacha people. They used to use the app until they pretty much just fucking quit, which is probably a reasonable choice, seeing as how gacha's community, especially the horrible side, isn't really the greatest of all I've ever seen in the community. And this thing's pretty much dead, let's be real here. But I just wanted to talk about this because I have watched a couple videos on this, like I've said, and they're all pretty interesting, so I recommend checking them out. And that is pretty much it. Well, it is a short video I am making. It at least provides, like I said, my videos are not, now, I have to remind you guys, my videos are not scripted, they're not probably poorly researched. I just talk shit about the like, whatever I'm ranting on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But still, a video that explains about gacha. At least this video explains a good amount, or like a good portion of it, rather. You really don't need a shit ton of research to realize or learn about anything that you're gonna make a rant on. Really, you really don't need that many research. You can just shit on the app itself. Like, I could have just shit on the app harder. Like, I could have just talked about how it looks cringeworthy. It looks like complete ass. The OC characters are terrible. I could have talked about that shit. And you're right. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure I'd be right and you'd be right as well. Like you can just talk about the OCs. You might as well just talk about the OCs only, because those are awful. I see some look at this. Look at these horrible OCs. Look at this shit. Look. You could have just talked about this. You could just talk about this for probably about 5 hours, but there's no point in needing to. So that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys have a great, happy Easter. You remind your little siblings, your brothers, your sisters, your little brothers and sisters and whatnot. Give them a great Easter. That's all I gotta say. Peace out.